Ozempic, Wegovy, Mounjaro, Mount Kilimanjaro. I'm kidding, but these might not be pronounced right by me, but whatever. Diabetes medications are what these are, and they're being used and touted for weight loss. They are flooding the market right now, and the active ingredient in Ozempic is called semaglutide, which was increased to a higher dose and approved under the brand name Wegovy, so made more from a diabetic to a more weight loss specific drug. The diabetes medication Mounjaro touts dramatic weight loss results. Many more medications like these are being developed as the pharmaceutical world sees profits. Even Elon Musk has touted using Wegovy to lose weight, as well as other celebrities. So these medications are growing in popularity, and that may spell bad news for some of your investments, or does it? The stock market, food and beverage companies got shaken up and sent into a sell-off when Walmart CEO came out and said, people taking these medications are buying less food. That's because Walmart has pharmacies that can track who are taking these medications and also can track spending habits of these consumers within their stores. It was also stated by analysts that 7% or 24 million people would be utilizing weight loss medications within the next decade. Now, 70% of America is overweight, so there is a lot of growth opportunities with these medications. On top of that, some consumers are reporting that these medications has cut their grocery bills by 20%. That's pretty attractive. So the fear is that behavioral shifts of eating less food will occur and negatively affect the food and beverage companies, aka your stocks, your investments. So now for my opinion. First off, investors are acting like this is the first weight loss medication to ever come out. Each decade has had its weight loss medication or a handful of weight loss medications coming out with a rise in popularity only to drift off and be forgotten. Many get banned due to harmful side effects, and the current ones are no different. From the 1920s to the 1940s, there was a gland treatment that was invented, and it proved to not work. Also, amphetamines were invented, and due to addictiveness, many campaigns against amphetamines made it fall out of favor. In the 1980s and 1990s, fen-phen was another one, but that caused heart valve and lung disease, so it was withdrawn from the market in 1997. There was another one called leptin, and that ended up not working, not causing weight loss, so it was forgotten. In the 2000s, ephedra, that was banned due to links to heart attacks, seizures, and strokes. There are many more, but no magic pill has been found yet, and these new ones are no different in my opinion. We not only have medications threatening these companies, we also have fitness and weight loss programs that get popular each decade and have no real effect on the food and beverage revenue growth. Let's think of Jenny Craig, the South Beach diet, that vibrating belt machine, Bowflex machines, the CrossFit craze. I mean, we could go on all day with these. Did any of these stop Pepsi or Coca-Cola or any of the beer companies from making profits and from investors making money? No. Why? Well, let's go into that. First off, again, side effects are causing the banning of a lot of these medications, or they make the users reconsider and stop usage. It's recommended that users be monitored while using these medications. Some get some pretty serious side effects, and some of them are diarrhea, constipation, pancreatitis, gallstones, malnourishment, etc. I even read a few articles that said that some have gone to the ER due to inflamed intestines. So this is one reason, is that the hype will fade and the estimates will likely be overblown because the side effects just won't be worth it for many. Second, what happens when you stop using the medication? Weight gain, sometimes more than you weighed before. So those that saved 20% on their grocery bill are now spending an extra 20% again or more, so companies will regain consumer dollars back when they stop the medication. Third, a big one, lack of discipline. Discipline is something people just have a hard time with, especially in this age of instant fulfillment and expected immediate results with everything. Patience is something people don't do anymore. Think of New Year's resolutions. How long do those last? Think of your coworkers, friends, and family members that announce a new weight loss goal. What usually happens? They may have short-term success, but what do you see a year or two later, or even sooner? They are back where they were, or worse. See, it's a lifestyle change that people need, but don't want to do because it takes work and time and discipline. I don't eat cake at birthday parties or sweets at the office. Do you know the pushback I get when I say no thank you? Social pressure is immense when it comes to unhealthy food, and I don't see that changing, nor people being able to get past that and stay disciplined. many will give in to the social pressures and fall off the wagon. Fourth thing is, these medications may not be covered by insurance and they are expensive. A 28-day supply of Wegovy is $1,300. I don't think many people will keep up with paying these prices for a long period of time. Let's not forget that these medications are injected into the arm, the thigh, or the stomach weekly. Not a fun thing to do. So these 4 reasons are why I don't worry about food and beverage stocks going under because of these medications. So once again, investors are getting emotional and fearful, yet the short dip has already recovered. I'm also not worried because these companies can and are already pivoting to healthier food options or using savvy marketing techniques to make foods seem healthier than they are. They can also raise prices. So just think before you sell, do you really think these medications with harsh side effects will be any different than the many that have come before it? I doubt it. But even if they prove more successful, the food and beverage companies will figure it out. It's the food and lifestyle changes that work, such as working out, being more active, getting outside more, portion control, eating more whole foods, more quality foods, eating out less, etc. But many don't have the time or patience for this. They rather inject something into their bodies or take a pill, but at what cost? Pharmacy companies will take their gains, even though these medications are mainly for diabetes with a side effect of weight loss, plus many bad side effects. The vanity world and want for that miracle weight loss drug has always been strong and is pushing these medications to popularity. So just give it some thought before you sell or become fearful. This is how many lose money and how the ones that stay invested through the fear make money. Before I sign off, be sure to look at the 3 membership tiers I created, each with unique perks. It's another way to support this channel and someone who is dedicated towards helping us all grow and become wealthy over time. This is an investing family on this channel. A lot of work goes in these videos and I would appreciate your consideration. There's a link in the description for more. There's also a little thanks button below the video if you want to give maybe a one-time thank you donation. It would just be appreciated, but of course, not needed. So thank you again for tuning in. I hope you have a great day and we'll see you soon on Mark Arnold's Finance.